Macmillan Audio presents Believe Me, My Battle with the Invisible Disability of Lyme Disease by Yolanda Hadid, with Michelle Bender, read for you by Daisy White, with an introduction and prologue read by Yolanda Hadid. To Gigi, Bella, and Anwar, thank you for teaching me the meaning of unconditional love and for making my life complete. Thank you for loving me the way that you do and for standing by me every step of the way during this challenging journey. You're my shining stars and guiding lights, and I am so proud of all that you do and all that you are. To all my fellow Lyme warriors and those whose voices can't be heard, this book is dedicated to your strength, courage, and your ability to fight every day. You are not alone. Disclaimer. The information in this audiobook is not intended to replace the advice of each listener's own physician or other licensed medical professional. You should consult a medical professional in all matters relating to your health, especially if you have existing or chronic medical conditions. And before starting, stopping, or changing the doses of any medications you are taking or any medical or health regimen you are following, under the supervision of a physician or licensed medical professional. The intention of this audiobook is to recount Yolanda's own personal experiences with various chronic medical conditions in order to raise awareness. It is not intended to give medical advice. Please be aware and keep clearly in mind that individual listeners are solely responsible for their own healthcare decisions. The author and the publisher, therefore, cannot accept responsibility for any adverse effects individuals may claim to experience, whether directly or indirectly, from the information contained in this audiobook. The fact that a physician, medical professional, organization, or website is mentioned in this audiobook as a potential source of information or treatments does not mean that the author or the publisher endorse any particular physician or medical professional. The information they may provide, or the medications, devices, or other products, or the courses of treatment they may have recommended in Yolanda's case. Again, individual readers are solely responsible for their own healthcare decisions. Forward. Gigi, Bella, and Anwar Hadid. Gigi. For a whole year when I was 16 years old, I watched my mom struggle to understand the pain, confusion, and symptoms that she was experiencing, but that no doctors seemed to have answers for. At one point, she became so ill that she couldn't attend my horse shows or volleyball games anymore. She couldn't watch TV. And in our home, where Luther Vandross used to blare through the speakers, things became quiet. My mom used to be a supermom with endless superpowers, so watching her lose her brain capacity and physical energy was heartbreaking and confusing for me. Finally, after being misdiagnosed with many things such as chronic fatigue syndrome, migraines, and depression, she was diagnosed with chronic neurological Lyme disease in Belgium. We were so excited and thought the 90-day course of IV antibiotics would cure her. However, I quickly learned that this was not the case for my mom and so many people who suffer from late-stage chronic Lyme. The many years that followed were tough. I watched my mom have endless treatments and work with many doctors all over the world, but without much progress. She never gave up and never stopped fighting, although her quality of life continued to diminish drastically. I tried to help and be a source of support, but the hardest part for me was not being able to fix her or my siblings. My mom was diagnosed with Lyme disease after her first season on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I remember when she was going into that season of filming, she said to me, "I don't know why my life has led me to this show, but for some reason I think it will lead to something bigger." My mom is usually right. But this time she was really, really right. She knew there was a higher purpose for her journey, and all of a sudden the show's platform became her vehicle to bring awareness to Lyme. She was honest, unapologetic, and raw in how she shared her journey on the show and through social media. I saw her turn a mess into a message, and in no time after she announced her diagnosis to the world, she got thousands of emails and letters from families who were suffering and felt lost, misunderstood, and scared. No matter how sick my mom was, she would always call some of them, give advice, and lend support. Unfortunately,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?